My name is Abu Issa Sedu. Within the entertainment parlance, they call me NLG, the program's manager of WFM. I've been into entertainment for almost 2 decades today as an MC, a DJ, radio presenter, an online TV show host. I've featured in a couple of local movies, and well, with that, there are brothers and sisters that sees some of us as what do they call it, a reservoir of knowledge based on the number of years and the contributions we've had with regards to entertainment in the Upper West region. But currently, we are going to have a chit chat on issues arising from entertainment, how to get it developed, how to attract investors, and how to make our brothers make a business out of entertainment in the Upper West region and Ghana at large. Everyone has their own idea with regards to entertainment, music not being supported. But if you ask me, I'll tell you that I beg to differ. The boys are getting all the support they need to go places. There were times people will have to pay radio stations to play their songs. Now, music made in Upper West region is played almost 90% on every radio station in the region. We've seen the lives of Alhaji Abudi and Cisco organize events for top-notch artists in Upper West region. It got to a time these two gentlemen kept some artists on their radar, something like a pay check every Friday. What did they do with the money? Only God knows. There are instances whereby paid for events even get free promotions from radio stations. Parents never approved of the awards joining the entertainment industry. But you see a greater number of our boys are now into it without any complaints from their parents. So for that matter, I would say they are getting all the support one needs to hit within the entertainment industry. There's only one thing I'm looking at that might be a hindrance, which is the attitude of the artist. Attitudinal change is what our artists need. Leave your comfort zone. You don't expect Accra to move to Upper West region. Go to Accra, go to Kumasi. I'm not saying one needs to be in Accra before you can hit, but I'm telling you that we need the atmosphere whereby we'll mingle among top-notch artists, bigger artists, smaller artists. It creates the environment whereby you tell yourself that, am I working hard enough? But when you are in your comfort zone, in the Upper West region, you are known by almost everybody. Your music is doing well. Is it doing well out there? If that question is negative, then that should tell you that you are the one not supporting yourself, but not the region. And what support do you have to give yourself? Move out of your comfort zone, go to other regions, do radio tour. The complaint we get almost all the time is that there is no money, there is no money. If the music is good, there are DJs that will play it willingly without taking a dime from the artist. So with the support, they are getting the maximum support from the region, fans from the region, indigents. The only support that is lacking is what the artists are not giving themselves by moving out of their comfort zone. Most of us do feel artists are ungrateful. Even with that, I beg to differ. Just because you started with somebody doesn't mean you must end with them. Even Jesus Christ started with a team. One of the team members fell out and sold him out. So when you are moving forward and the need arises for you to drop or draw back, or the need arises for the artist to proceed with other people, take it in good faith. And let's stop branding artists as ungrateful. Because nobody was born to end the race with anybody. But by virtue of whatever that might break the two of you up, accept it as that and move on. On the other aspect, people spend their hard-earned time with artists, their hard-earned resources with artists. After they go forward, they see you as somebody that is not worth moving with again, because they've seen a bigger investor or somebody that can push them better than you were doing. My brothers and sisters in the entertainment industry, karma is always by the corner, waiting to take you by surprise. Replicate whatever good those you started with were doing for you. Replicate it. Look, there is this saying at all times that stop listening to people. Don't listen to people if you want to grow. It is not true. The roses don't enjoy their own flavor. No tree enjoys its own fruit or its own shade. Some other people does. That should tell you that people are there because of each other. If we keep insisting that I don't owe you anything, I don't have to listen to people, it is bad. It is not true. You owe people everything, because no man is an island. We all live because someone else is living. So the word ungrateful is very harsh, but sometimes the way things goes makes people to brand artists that way. But to my belief, nobody is meant to end a race with people you started with. Yes, to the fans, music is not just like, or entertainment is not just like politics. Politics, we have what we say, or what they say, is about the numbers. By music, the numbers exceeds that of politics. Fans are all the things the artists or the creative art industry needs. In our part of the country, which is Upper West region, Ghana at large, sometimes you see fans only creating problems for the artists to come answer. But you have smartphones. The person has dropped a video. For about a week, the video is not up to 100 views, 100 likes, or 100 comments. But you are out there cursing people on social media just to draw their attention to the fact that you are a fan. What are you doing with your phone? The artist has dropped a new song on streaming platforms, and the artist needs fans to go stream it, download it, comment on it. We don't do that. All what we do is I go and attack the fans or the artists of Stone Mister. Then the fans of the artists will also come at me. Then now we are battling with each other on Facebook just to create the awareness that we are fans. We can do more than that. Let's not believe in the fact that negativity sells. Negativity in our part of the country is one of the issues why our brothers and sisters, our fathers and mothers, our uncles and aunties are not coming out to support, because they are seeing the craft the creative industry as a place of hooliganism. So let's desist from that. Use our smartphones to support the artists with regards to views, commenting, and sharing their projects out there. There was this time a brother asked me if I understood showbiz. But to most of these guys, the understanding of showbiz is the fightings, the insults, and all those negativity. They feel that that is what sells. But I ask a question, which is showbiz, show business. Is it the show that depicts the fighting? Or is it the business that depicts the fighting? No serious businessman wants an environment that is full of fight and negativity. No serious businessman wants that. If you go to check the meaning of show from Google, the dictionaries and that stuff, it has nothing to do with fighting. If you also Google the meaning of business, you understand that, or you realize that business has nothing to do with fighting. So let's stop making it a norm that when one is in showbiz, then it should be about negativity, it should be about fight and insulting each other. Look, the fact remains that if I have an issue with you, then we insult ourselves to some degree. We will never, or we can never forgive each other. No matter how people try to come in between us to solve it. So let's be careful. The beast we are creating, it will consume all of us one of these days. Showbiz doesn't mean fighting. No. It has nothing to do with negativity. We are creating that, and it is not healthy. About investors. Every industry should attract investors. But before an investor comes in to invest, he should see some percentage of seriousness, being responsible. Nobody will go to an area to invest knowing that after investing, you wouldn't get back what you dropped into the water. So, before we can talk about investors, our brothers into the creative art industry should take the business serious. Music is a serious business for hard-working artists and people that are taking it serious. And investors will surely come if they realize that for real, you people are taking your craft seriously. Look, I keep saying this. People bear to differ with me. Yes, it is cool. We are all learning. But the confusions which I spoke about just a few minutes ago, the fight, the insults, and that stuff. We are living in a Muslim and a Christian community. No Alaji will come to invest in an industry that is full of negativity and fights. No pastor, no bishop will do that. Let's change our attitude. That is the only time people will troop in to invest into our industry. If we don't change the attitude of ourselves, if we don't change our attitude, trust me, other people, other regions, other districts will be enjoying from investors whilst we'll be here wallowing in poverty. Even though we keep saying we have the talent, we have the know-how, we have the blah blah, that is not what will bring investors. Seriousness and hard work is what will bring them. Okay, wrapping it all up, it is good to have so many people with the know-how of entertainment in the region because it helps. But don't forcefully put yourself in the position of an industry player. Most of these are brothers that forcefully, just after following an artist for 3 months, a month or two, turn out to call themselves industry players, causing confusions everywhere. It is not helping the industry. It takes so many years Some of us followed big brothers like James Donko, DJ TJ, even Jerry Wax. These were people we looked up to. From childhood, we didn't just jump into entertainment all at a sudden and start calling ourselves industry players. We learned from people that had the knowledge. When they retired, we didn't just start calling ourselves industry players. We also started marking time, started doing one or two things, realizing that somebody is also here with the interest, with all the gadgets. We go to the person, someone like Echo Sounds, stayed with him, learned a whole lot before most of you turn out to say, oh bro, I like the way you move, I like the way you talk, I am happy I've met you. That's how the job is done. Let's not force it. No, we'll crash. Let's learn the business, let's learn the job, let's read, watch videos on YouTube with regards to whatever aspect of entertainment you want to go into. And trust me, you'll become a legend one day. But let's not force it. Most of us do that and end up creating problems for the artists we are supporting, the artists we are following. When people realize that there are a whole lot of arrogant people behind the artists, they use your shortfalls against the artist for no reason. But in our local language, it is said that just because you are free with the artist, you bring all beefs to him, he accepts it. It ends up creating a whole lot of enmity around him. Let's be careful what we wish for, or we'll feed the beast that will feed on us one of these days. Thank you all for watching, and keep watching. Subscribe, like the videos, and comment. Share it with your friends as well. The name is Nel G, and I'm in Bros Studios right now.